It's my Singing Monsters 10th anniversary! I'm so glad I get to make a video for this moment, unlike Terraria, which I missed the 10th anniversary for. For this video, I'm going to remaster my ranking video with the new islands included. Number 28. In my original video, I didn't include the Coliseum in the ranking because it didn't have an original song. The gimmick of the Coliseum was fun at first, but after going through and beating all of the challenges, it no longer has a purpose. What's great about Pokemon is that there are hundreds of different Pokemon, each with different stats and a whole bunch of possible moves with different effects that you can teach them. A lot of thought can be put into deciding your Pokemon team. In the My Singing Monsters Coliseum, all you do is choose Chorister and Duel because they're the best, and if you don't have them, then you won't be able to get the Golden Crown. It sucks. Number 27, Party Island. The way the monsters sing "Come On Over" is creepy. I don't like it. Number 26, Sugarbush Island has the most boring selection of monsters and a boring design. If I got my own island, I wouldn't want 7 new monsters that look essentially the same as the one they already had. Maybe the monsters could have a similar theme, but still have their own individual look, like a bunch of bug people based on different bugs. Just an example. Number 25, Amber Island originally released with just 6 monsters. 1 month later, 5 of those monsters were replaced with 3 different monsters. The same thing happened the next month, and then the month after that came 3 new monsters and 1 returning monster. This is a kind of a dumb way to release monsters, especially if the monsters don't even work well together. After muting just a few monsters, Amber Island has these long gaps of silence that nothing plays in, so it kinda stinks. Number 24, the new seasonals introduced through Seasonal Shanty are really neat, but that doesn't help when the only consistent themes of the island are Patrick Ruggs and the attic theme. Also, when the island was first introduced, the song blew due to how few instrumentals were on it. It's gotten better, but it still kind of blows. The moth critters do get an express ticket to my heart, though. Number 23, Light Island. I liked the idea of dull-colored monsters lighting up when they played music, but other than maybe Florus and Bloat, I don't think any of the light elemental monsters did this idea very well. I do love Bulbo, though. Number 22, Cloud Island. That's it. Number 21, I still don't have a full 30 monster roster on my tribal island. My friend code is in the video description. Please join my island. Please. Number 20,000 Leagues Under the Water Island. Number 19, The Continent. The Continent has a lot of unique monsters and it's a long song with a lot of parts, but because of that, some of those parts are great, but some of those parts are not so much. Number 18, Air Island. For most of the 5 natural islands, I think their new island skin is better than the original, but Air Island's Giga Cheap Nest is the exception. I much prefer the mechanical nature of the original island than the giant bird covered with something brown and sticky. Number 17, Fire Oasis. Number 16, Fairy Island. The Minecraft song Other Side kinda sounds like Platy's sound. Number 15, Cold Island. Number 14, Space Island. Space is cool, but not cool enough to get in the top 10. Number 13, Cave Island. Cave Island is loud, obnoxious, and I love it for some reason. Number 12. At the beginning of Anniversary Month 2019, we got a new island, Fire Frontier. However, there was a catch. Fire Frontier only had 3 elements, plant, water, and fire. Clearly, Fire Frontier needed a 4th element. So the people at Big Blue Bubble were like, the 4th element could be air, cold, or even earth. Earth was the clearly superior choice, but at the end of Anniversary Month, the peeps at BBB were like, actually it's going to be a new psychic element. And thus, Fire Frontier became Psychic Island. Periscope is a beautiful being, and Gloptic and Theramind are fine too, but I don't really like the designs of the rest of the psychic elementals. At least the song got better with the new monsters. Why didn't they have Theramind play the theremin? Number 11. I feel like I was a bit too harsh to Plant Island in my initial video. The song is absolutely fire, which might burn the entire island down. Gastrox in Sugarbush is a really good monster when he's not on Sugarbush Island. 10th place goes to Gold Island, ironically. This song can kind of be split into 3 parts. The first part is fine, but I prefer the second and third parts. Number 9. Composer Island is a very unique island where you get to make your own songs, and because of that, it can be any song ever. But the reason it does at number 9 instead of number 1 is because the actual look of the island is probably my least favorite out of all of them. Number 8. After the release of Light Island, I knew we were going to get an island with the 4 magical elements on it, and that we did. Magical Sanctum is a great island of great monsters and a great song. Number 7. Ethereal Island. I love the monsters on Ethereal Island. Wisp has a very ethereal sounding voice, and Fung Prey is one of the best sounding monsters. I'm still hoping that Epic Fung Prey will be a fiddler crab. Just like the number 666, Earth Island sounds so evil, I love it. Not to mention the Temple of Hahu's skin looks awesome. I love sand. It's smooth, soft, warm, and can make sculptures out of it. I would smash a sand sculpture. Number 5, Firehaven. Every monster in Firehaven is absolutely great, but I think Flugel takes the cake. Number 4, Starhenge. The year-long quest to complete this island is worth it to hear this ethereal-sounding song that would put Ethereal Island on its run for its money. Also, the tiny spinning island is totally awesome. Number 3, the Celestial Island song sounds apocalyptic and totally rocks. The baby Celestials are extremely cute, but I'm a bit disappointed the tiny spinning islands crumbled. Number 2. When you first go to Wobblen Island, it's a creepy, desolate nightmare filled with terrifying statues. But after bringing one of the statues to life, the island becomes a lot less scary and a lot more fun. Number 1. Did anyone else notice the Tiawa skull on Bone Island? I don't have much to say about Bone Island other than it's the most beautiful of all the islands, what with the glittering shards and ivory bones. The monster selection is absolutely stellar. It also reminds me of the SpongeBob movie for some reason. Speaking of bones... Smash. 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 Pass. Pass. Smash. Pass. Smash. Pass. Smash. Pass. Pass. Smash only the purple one. One of the best things about My Singing Monsters is that Big Blue Bubble cares about its fans. Playing My Singing Monsters throughout the years has been an absolute blast. Thanks for making life more musical.